Hey, welcome to Digital Marketing News for Friday, May 13th. I'm Jay Osterholm. A new study released today by Swiss Federal Institute suggests that cell phones may be playing a role in the decline of honeybee populations. And overall, what is bad for the honeybees apparently is bad for us all as well. 70% of the world's crops depend on honeybees, and the United Nations has reported that bee populations are declining worldwide. So this recent study is catching the eye of some advocacy groups. There has been much back and forth controversy over the years on how cell phones may pose certain health risks to their users. And clearly, cell phones have been implicated in many traffic accidents as they distract drivers. But how exactly do cell phones impact honeybees? Well, the 83 studies conducted by the Swiss Federal Institute revealed a direct correlation between active cell phone electromagnetic fields and the bees' behavioral response of increased wing vibration noise, one of the key ways bees communicate with each other. This vibration change, according to the study, causes bees to become disoriented and leads to mixed messages about group commands to leave or even not to return to the hive. While we don't fully understand how large groups of bees communicate on and agree on key decisions affecting their behaviors, these group communications are clearly critical to the way honeybees function and apparently to their survival. The study data leaves us with yet another reason to try and put down our cell phones and work on our communication face-to-face. It's probably fair to assume that at least part of the Q1 2011 bump in Verizon Wireless revenues can be attributed to the February 10 launch of Verizon's iPhone. As Piper Jaffray's Christopher Larson notes in a report to clients Monday, 38% of the new cellular subscriptions last quarter went to Verizon, 11 percentage points ahead of AT&T, its nearest competitor. AT&T had used their exclusive iPhone agreement with Apple to cut into Verizon's lead for more than 3 years. However, Verizon was able to keep pace with their heavy marketing of the Android phone, and that was even before AT&T's exclusivity with Apple ran out. Still, says Larson, things could have been worse for AT&T. Despite losing share, we think it's important to note that AT&T only lost the same percentage points as shares such as Sprint and T-Mobile, despite the significant headwind of losing iPhone exclusivity. Due to its larger size, 1 percentage point of a share loss also hurt AT&T less. And the question that you ask yourself every day, of course, what is the world's most valuable brand? Don't you? Marketing firm WPP in their annual BrandZ study has found that Apple is the world's most valuable brand today for the first time by a wide margin. Apple's brand is now estimated to be northwards of $153 billion, which is up 84% from last year. Google, the runner-up, had been the company at the top of the list for the past several years and has a value of $111 billion. Now, the value of a brand isn't just arbitrarily pulled out of the air. They look at financial and market data, plus the input from over 2 million surveyed consumers from around the world. All of this is added together to form a coherent picture of how much a company is actually worth. Apple's brand value has risen a massive 859% in the past 5 years. And folks, that's simply incredible. Please check back tomorrow for an all-new episode of Digital Marketing News.